Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to do a quick update here. I know I always say quick, but most likely this will be hopefully around 10 minutes or so, but I do have something to show you guys. It is regarding, obviously you can see the Hobonichi cousin. So I have been sort of like going back and forth about how my Hobonichi system will be for next year. At first I thought, okay, I'm going to do my planning in an A6 and then do memory keeping in the cousin. But now I am changing my mind on that because if you've been on the forum, Hobonichi forum, then you might have seen a few of us discussing this. And what I thought is that the reason why I won't be able to plan in like an A6 is because once you put like a sticky note, it just like 80% of the page is like gone. It's like taken up. So this is why this is going to be my memory keeping, sort of like a collage journal sort of thing. And I am planning to use an Midori notebook in here for next year, but I haven't received it yet because I just ordered it recently. But I chose that instead of my Hobonichi. I don't have it here right now, but my Hobonichi plain notebook, because the pages are really different. I wanted to do like collage layered look, and I feel like the Midori paper would stand up better for that sort of style of journaling. And that's why, the only reason why I decided to do my collaging in the Midori instead of a Hobonichi. But I am still going to be using this beautiful beautiful Kadon cover from Hobonichi. So stay tuned for that in a future video. So because this is my cousin and I've been away for Hobonichi for a year, I started in 2017, 18, and then 2019, and then I wasn't a cousin in 2019 as a journal, not a planner, and then I skipped 2020 to do journaling in Midori notebook, and I regretted it. That I missed the Hobonichi. So for next year, I decided to do my planning in cousin. So I have come up with a few ideas of how I want my layouts to be, because I've never done planning in a cousin. So I grabbed some tracing paper that I bought previously for like an art project or for lettering, and I came up with a few layouts. So sorry, just ignore that for later, but I came out with a few layouts and I just wanted to share with you guys just in case this might help anyone. So let's see here. So I'll do like a final setup, or I'll even do a setup video if I decide how I'm gonna do this. But nothing here is like set in stone. I'm just like playing around with it. But I would like to finalize. You can see I started putting like stickers down just for the 2 months, December and January, just for example. Like I have put down post-it notes of how I plan to set it up for December, because I am starting in this in December, because I don't have a Hobonichi for this year and I just can't wait to start. So I have decided, since that this planner starts in December of 2020, that I can start this in December 2020. So you have the calendar here. So for the, let's see how I plan to use this. For December, I am planning, just making sure you can see it. For December, I am planning to track my, like my, I don't know, rate my day sort of thing with this Hobonichi stencil. Like they have 5-star stencil right there, 5-star. So it fits perfectly, and I'm going to like draw that for every day, and I'm going to fill it in and rate my day, like based on productivity, based on my mood, based on how many things productivity. So that's how I plan to use it. So it'll be good to sort of see, like, is there a pattern, like, you know, like good days, bad days. So I think my monthlies are usually pretty plain because I don't have that much stuff going on right now due to COVID, so there's nothing much to fill it in. So that's one idea that I've come up with, is just rate your day sort of thing with the stencil, the 5 stars. If you don't have this, you can always draw it in anyway, and then you can just color it in, like 3 stars for average good day sort of thing, and then 1 star for terrible day. So that's gonna be fun. And then the rest of it, I'll just use it in my my daily page or weekly, depending on my ideas. Okay, so then yeah, let's see. Oh, I also plan to track like my social media too, postings on the weekly. And then if you're wondering this part, I know a lot of people are just wondering like what to do with this page, but I'm going to use it as a habit tracker, which is, you know, what most people are using it for. And I look forward to doing that because I need to track or remind myself to take my vitamins and that sort of thing. So, okay, so let's get back to the blank. Oh, sorry, by the way, I am working in a day free. Sorry, I forgot to mention that this is a day free A5 version, so there's no like weekly pages or dates or anything like that. So I like it because it frees up the space and it's more flexible. You can use it any way you want. So that's what I'm using. So here, the first spread, I plan on using as like just like making it into a turn the page to a new year. Like they have that in the original dated version. Like they have this double spread where you can just like collage, do anything you want to sort of prepare yourself, like your intentions for the new year coming up. So I'm just gonna make my own here, and I think I'm going to just do a lettering spread, maybe quotes or just like words of affirmation, like, or my word for the year, and just like make it nice and pretty here. So I think I'm gonna do that here. Like, I guess I'm gonna treat it like a mood board. No, not mood board. Okay, it's kind of like escaping me right now. What do you call it? Is it a mood board? Like the board that people make of pictures and anything that they are their goals they want to achieve in the future year. I can't remember. This is embarrassing, but that sort of thing. Like set your intentions sort of thing. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do there. And then this side is going to be November monthly review. And then this part is the monthly goals I'm going to do goals for December. And then here is going to be a page and a half. The top one is monthly online orders, just to track it. And then the bottom is my list of shopping list. So, and then the right is going to be a first like daily page. So this is what I wanted to show you guys about. I have come up, let's use the next page. I've come up with a few ideas of how to divide your space to use as a daily or as a weekly. Let's find one here. So if you want to use this as a daily, then I came up with this layout. So it's really similar to Hobonichi's, what they have right now. If you buy the cousin, it already has a line for you and everything, but now I have to draw out my day, my line, my hours. So this is what I plan to do if I do a daily page. So I put the month, the day, the month, And then the weather tracker. I bought these Hobonichi stamps and they're on hold right now, but I bought like the whole set of the weather stamps. And then I just got my hours, and then I'm just gonna fill in like what I did throughout the day. So it's kind of like a memory keeper or something like that. It's just nice to see like a big overview of the day, even though you don't have much things going on. I think it's interesting to look back on. And this part here is my to-do list, and then notes is like a quote or any reminders I need to do for myself. And then I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the bottom, but I do know I want to write something here every day. Like for now, I put down like I want to do a blurb of my day, or something new that I learned today, and then I'll just put it here. Like I want to learn something new every day, so this might help me get inspired to do that. Or it could just be like a one fact a day sort of thing, right? Or maybe a quote. So I do want to work on this page. Like this is just a rough idea of how I want it, so that's one idea. And then the next layout is for people who can't fill up a whole page. So I know I sometimes can't. So I came up with this idea. So this is a weekly, broken down into 7 days. So this is just pretend like I didn't really label it correctly, but it would be left to right. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a section for notes or to-dos. And then in the boxes of each day, I would just list my to-dos or notes, things like that, but I would not do the timeline here because there's no room. Just want to keep it simple. Like you could do it if you want, but I don't like the look of that. So, and then in the corner, I just put the actual date. And then here it just says weekly, and then it just says the month and the day. So again, it's very rough, but it's kind of gives you an idea of how it would look like. I pretty much might use this if I can't fill up a page. So that's second idea. And then the third is a weekly on one page. Well, two actually, but you have your days on the left side and you have space for notes and to-dos on the right. So this one is a little different. It's more like the week's layout. So you just got your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then some like checklists on the top. Again, the date, and then this part's just divided. You can do your to-dos, you put your notes, and I was just trying to see how a habit tracker would look like. But since I'm using my habit tracker at the beginning of the book, like I showed you earlier, I don't think I'll be needing a habit tracker. So that's that. So very straightforward. And then the last layout I did was, it's the same thing, but just like the way I treated the letters are different. And I would probably use the same layout for the right page. So I would just like make it on the side, vertically, the days, and then I put, I don't know if you can see this, but is that better? I don't know if you can see. I treated the lettering differently. Just put like November, and then the month, and then the day, and like just some like handwriting. And in here probably like tracking appointments, and in here more like to-dos or anything, and the same thing for the right. So yeah, I just hope maybe this might give you some idea if you don't know how you're going to do your layouts if you have a day free. Just keep in mind it's very flexible. It's whatever you make it. It's whatever you want it to be. So that's what I like about it, and this is the first time I'm using a day free, and that's why I decided to do these layouts, because I want to get ready for when December 1st hits, and I already know how I'm going to be setting it up. and tracing paper really works. And I know that several people have also photocopied it and did it that way, which also works. But I just had tracing paper lying around, and to me, I prefer this. And I also, like, I wasn't sure. Oh, sorry, I missed the last part. Okay, so if you go to the back of this, there is a graph section, and I know a lot of you don't use this or decide not to use it, but I'm actually using it to track my monthly bill for one credit card, because I actually charge everything to that credit card, so it's simple for me to use that. I don't know if you can see it, but I basically am using, like, this is a page for 1 year. It's to track 12 months of my total spendings on that card. So I broke it down to the bottom is the months, and then the top is just like from $0 to like 1,000 plus, and then I'm breaking it down into 4 categories. Like it could be just first one's overall spending, and then I'm gonna also track like how much I spend on stationery every month, and how much I spend on Amazon, because you know that's sometimes I feel like I have a problem. I should say the Amazon part should include both the Japan website and the Canadian, and then Sephora. Like I just want to know how much I'm spending these places. And then at the end of the year, I'll connect all the like dots, or yeah, and then it'll have like show different lines of different color to show, you know, if I'm spending more or not. So I think keeping track of it throughout the year would be very useful. So that's what I wanted to show you. So hopefully those ideas will help you if you're in the same boat. I know that this really helped me. But one more thing is, because I told you I was very confused at first, like should I use my A5 for planning, or like should I use this cute A6 for planning? Because I kind of in between of wanting to fill up a huge page to like minimalistic planning. Like I don't have much stuff going on, so I'm kind of like, what do I do? Like, do I go for it? Do I try the cousin because I never tried planning it? Or do I just stick to the A6 because the covers are so much more, you know, exciting? Because, like, sort of like a side note, I'm coming from the B6 Stylogy. Like, I've been planning in here for 3 months, and it's perfect. I just love the size. I wish Hobonichi has that size, but they don't. So I don't know. I took my previous, this is my 2017, and I did some tests. I have a lot of blank pages in here, which is another reason why I don't enjoy the dated versions. It's good if you can keep up. It's not good if you can't. Some people don't mind the blank pages because it kind of like reflects your year. But let me find the page. I tested it out. Okay, so I tested this page out. It's like completely blank, and I just feel really restricted. And I feel like writing, it's like my hand just wants to fall off the page. I mean, if I put like a post-it note, I can't use my page. Like it has to be on top of my writing, and I like using post-its, right? I mean, I can get smaller post-its, but I just don't want to feel like I'm in any way restricted to, you know, what I'm using. This is just a post-it note of what I want to include in my cousin of like my layouts. So I don't know, like after I realized that, I just decided, you know what, I don't think this is gonna work. Just keep that in mind. If you love using post-it notes and stuff, don't. This one, the page will just totally be gone. I'm trying to find, I also did some practice on the back pages on how I'm going to how I'm going to write my weeklies, my words, like my monthlies, and I just did more I want to use this pink color, so I just tested how I want color treatment, writing treatment, how I want to do it. So this really helped as well. So just a tip, yeah, so the back pages of the A6 has these blank dotted pages, and they also have, oh yeah, they have about 6 pages, blank pages. And I know people do pen tests, which I did do some, but it's also good to do just these, the colors of the highlighter. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That is how I decided or want to rework my titles. And yeah, I just want to share with you guys what I've been up to regarding my planners, and hopefully this helps. I know that I love watching your videos, and it really gives good ideas. So I just wanted to share with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed this. And I will be back with an update, either setting up my cousin or have already set up my cousin video. So we'll see what happens. But I definitely will probably be releasing my Hobonichi, my third Hobonichi order before December hits. I'm not sure, but I do have a 5-year on the way and another drawer pouch on the way, so I'm excited, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.